Mr. B, demonstrate pollination for me. Tell me what you're doing.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out the hive when I'm imagining. Then I'm going to go to a flower and drop pollen and get nectar.
Okay, so you're going to go and collect some nectar and some pollen. You're going to rub up against the what?
Flower.
What part of the flower? Come over and show me. The anthers. All right, hey, you're going to have to get more pollen than that. Get in there. You're getting some nectar, you're getting some pollen. Okay, now what are you going to do with that pollen?
I'm going to go to the next plant.
Why are you going to the next plant?
So I can...
Are you getting some more nectar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're there, you're getting more nectar, and oh, you've dropped some pollen. What are you dropping it on?
The stigma.
The stigma. What happens after you've dropped pollen on the stigma? Where does the pollen go?
It goes into the pistil.
Oh, yep, that whole thing's a pistil. Good. And what part of the pistil does it go down into?
Ovary.
The ovary. And in there
Is the start of the seeds.
in there it starts it's finishing up some of the reproductive system, right? And it's gonna start making some seeds.
I'm gonna go back.
Good job. Oh, and the bee wants some more honey, some more nectar. Hey, don't be a pollen hog. All right, Madam Wind. Thank you, Mr. B. All right, Mr. B, come sit down. Mr. B, come sit down.
It's okay. You stabbed yourself with the pencil. I didn't stab myself. They're just scared me. You could get lead poisoning.
Okay, can we continue? She's not gonna get lead poisoning. Jojo, move.
What is this supposed to be?
All right, Miss Wind. To hold against if you're cut. Miss Wind.
To blow it.
Miss Wind, the wind is blowing. What could happen if the wind is blowing and is blowing across the flowers? What's going to happen? Come and demonstrate with the flowers, please, and explain to me.
So, the wind will carry some across.
Somewhat.
Some pollen.
Pollen, where are you gathering that pollen from, Miss Wind? That's a lot of pollen getting from that location. What is that location called?
Orange flower. Orange state.
What? Stop. What is that part of the flower?
Anthers.
The anthers. Okay, so you've gathered pollen from the anthers. Is that the male part or the female part of the flower?
Male.
That's the male part of the flower. So the wind is still blowing across, Miss Wind. As you're blowing across, you're dropping what? Pollen, and some of that's landing where?
On the flower.
Where in the flower does it make the most sense for it to do some good?
Female.
Good. The stigma is what part is part of what part of the flower?
Female.
The female part. What is the female part of the flower called? The whole female part of the flower.
Pistil. Hey, look, this down.
Not piston. That's part of an engine. Look at your paper.
Pistil. Pistil.
Pistil. All right. And so the pollen's dropped in the pistil. What happens?
It makes seeds.
Okay. Miss Butterfly. Jojo Bingo, put that away right now. We are in a lesson. Go. Miss Butterfly, could you help our pink flower? You'll be fine. Get up. Drop it. You're all right. Help our pink flower over there, please. Help it pollinate over to our pink flower with the green. This one. There we go. We want some green pollen, please. Miss Butterfly, what's happening?
I'm a beautiful butterfly, and I'm gonna get nectar from the green flower. From the green nectar.
Okay, what is that you're collecting?
Nectar.
Nope, the butterfly comes for nectar, but it's brushing up against what and collects what from that?
Collects pollen
Pollen from
from the flower.
What part of the flower? Hey, Miss Wind. Keep blowing. Jojo, stop.
Anther.
The anther. Hey, guys, she stayed out of yours. All right, so Alyson, you've collected a bunch of you've collected a bunch of pollen from your anther. What are you going to do with that, Miss Butterfly?
I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna go and get some of this.
What are you doing at this flower, Miss Butterfly?
I'm gathering nectar.
Oh, and when you're gathering nectar, you have all this pollen that's collected on you. What happens is you're gathering nectar.
It's falling?
It is. It's falling off of you. It's being brushed off. And it's falling into what? Ovule. Those are inside the ovary. Where is the pollen falling? The stigma. Good. Now, what are the stigma, the ovary, and the ovule all part of, Miss Alyson?
It's all part of the piston.
And is the pistil a male reproductive part or the female reproductive part of the flower?
Female.
Female. So what is made in the pistil? Now you've added pollen to it.
It is made into system.
No, what are we making in?
It is
What are we making in the pistil? Yes, it makes seeds when it's been fertilized by the pollen. All right, beautiful butterfly has been going back and forth. Kimberley and Jojo, come here real quick. Do you know what it's called when you're pollinating back and forth in between things?
pollination.
It is pollination. What is it called when it's going back and forth between things?
I don't know.
Cross-pollination. That flower's pollinated that one, and that one's pollinated that one. So now, both those flowers will make seeds.
Whoa.
We got a little
I
artsy.
thought this was a driveway.
You get a
And
bit
you guys are growing flowers and cross-pollinating. This is pretty darn good.
We got a little creative today. I thought this would be more fun than pipe cleaners.
Yeah. Except you're just squishing your flower, girl.
Just getting a lot of pollen. That's a butterfly.
I'm a butterfly. And look at my teeth.
Yeah, he knows. You can tell him it's there. All right, good job, guys.